Hi, my name is Leah and welcome to my channel Leah's Tidy World. Today I would like to talk about something I read in a book. Something that might begin to explain why not shopping is so hard. So I'd like to read out to you a couple of passages that I have highlighted that will hopefully make it clear. One second, I need to check where it starts. Oh, it starts here. Okay. Oh, it's from the book Stuffocation. I will be doing a book review on several minimalism books that I have. That's upcoming, so keep following the channel. Click on your notifications bell so that you will be updated on when the latest one came out, and then you will not miss it. Advertising, Hoover believed, was one of the best ways of solving the most pressing problem the US economy faced at the time: overproduction. As the 1920s progressed, the problem of overproduction loomed larger. Supply outstripped demand. Either the farmers and factories needed to produce less, or people had to consume more. To them, the trouble was not overproduction, it was underconsumption. The solution, therefore, was to get people to consume more. If people bought more, they would create a virtuous cycle where everyone benefited. They would create more jobs and more wages. The industrialists' profit would go up. The government would receive more tax revenue. Everyone would enjoy a higher standard of living. They would have to get the good men and women of America to buy more things more often, even though at the point of need saturation they already had enough. To make the people buy more, they would have to change behaviors and attitudes that had evolved since the dawn of time. The sort that said, prize the possessions you have, then be careful with them and look after them, because they cost a lot of time and effort and energy to get. The question of how to stimulate consumption was the hot topic among all the madmen and women of the 1920s and 1930s. Two revolutionary ideas. The first was that industry should shift its focus from producing ever better products to creating products that would only last a short time. The second idea was to take the happy, thrifty people of America and turn them into dissatisfied, wasteful, conspicuous consumers. These new consumers would have to have enough money to buy products, either by paying them enough in their wage packets or by giving them the financial means to buy it now. This, of course, is consumer credit. Just as advertising had evolved from those early functional messages into works of art, so products should do the same. At first, a person would be amazed that a new product even existed. Then, the consumer would want to see it beautiful through color, style, and design. In other words, Calkins was taking the idea that underpinned the success of the fashion business and transferring it to other industries. People would buy a new anything, not because the old one was worn out, but because it is no longer modern. It does not satisfy their pride, because it is out of date, out of style, no longer the thing. America's industry started mass-producing products that were made to break, and engineering consumers who would use up what they had previously only used. A new throwaway culture. Now that the leader of America's flagship industry was using beauty to make last year's model less attractive and to encourage people to spend more often, all other industries, if they had not already, soon adopted the idea. As a result, the temporary throwaway culture became standard practice, and it was soon recognized as the engine driving living standards in the US to levels far above anywhere else in the world. Soon, Companies, governments, and ordinary people around the world wanted to copy the US's success. So this clearly shows why it's so hard to stop shopping. That I feel like we have been betrayed for such a long time. We have been made to shop. Lots of thought process has gone into making us shop more. Lots of thought was put into creating advertising that would make consumers over-consume, basically. Consume more than what was necessary to consume, rather than producing less. So I hope that begins to explain why shopping is so hard, and I think it's really a good idea to think twice when shopping because of this, what it just said in the book, because advertisers try so hard to make us shop more. Do we want to be a slave to their messages, or do we want to be free? What do we really want out of our own lives? What do we really need? When is that need satisfaction that the book talks about reached? Rather than over-consuming, over shopping all the time. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Like, comment, and share with your friends so that they can also benefit from this message. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Remember to put your notification bells on. See you!